Good Monday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV. Here it is, a Monday, a warm Monday. Very nice out, but it's a little bit more humid, and warmer. But hey, good Monday morning there to the Kojak series. Was that the Telly Savalas signature series? I can't remember, everybody. Or is it Mr. Clean look? Or, well, I think there's another comment out there who I look like. But anyways, here we are, getting across the driveway with my sore right arm. The hours and hours, if you look at Saturday and Sunday, I spent hours and hours of riding motorcycles and filming. It's incredible how much time I put into my channel. It's been unbelievable. I mean, you're talking a full work schedule of what I do to bring content and hopefully entertain you. But even if that's still not good enough, it seems like, for the select few. But let me get inside here, see if the dogs are behaving. Oh, somebody had a mess, but it wasn't the German Shepherd. It was somebody else. So that's a problem. So we got to get... They seem to be, wonder who the hell that is. Wow. And it's so weird is, what is that over there? So yeah, I've got to clean up on aisle 5 as usual. Yikes. Yeah, you got to wonder which dog lost that. That was pretty disgusting, but such is life when you own all the dogs here. As we get the Monday week going. Short week, everybody. 4th of July is on Friday. Really weird. I was driving through the Lovettsville, Virginia town on the bike, and it said July 3rd is going to be the fireworks. So I'm assuming, without even looking at the weather forecast, I guess July 4th is going to be rain. I don't know. Haven't looked that far into the weather. I can't talk this morning. Getting going here, everybody, on the Monday morning routine. And what do we talk about today as we get into the shop here with the Breakout and the Rocket? Two totally different animals, just two totally different rides. And for me to be able to have that's pretty cool, isn't it? And the Breakout, I mean, by the looks, the Breakout I think has the cooler look. Come here, pups. Alright, the dogs got fed late yesterday. With the hotter weather, they're definitely not eating as much because it's so hot. But one thing is for sure, I'm really keeping the German Shepherds in, come on, let's go upstairs. That's a good idea. There we go upstairs, because otherwise they'll be chasing your butts around. Let's go, come on, pups, come on. Let's go, come on, everybody, come on. No, hey, Diesel. Come on. Well, there they go. Tip my bike over. Come on, get up here. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Get up here. All right, everybody. This part of the problem gone. Oh my goodness gracious! It's funny. They kind of finish off the little bowls. Yeah, they always finish off the little bowls. But I filled that big bowl to the brim, so I actually did eat more than you think they do. And I refilled that. So here we are on the Monday morning conversation after the long weekend. I mean, that's a lot of video time of the crazy man and how I make all that video. Yeah, I'm crazy. I don't deny it. But all these other cameras, I hate these other cameras. So I spend the time of, borderline defying death, I guess. As we look around here, just so easy to see. Just move a few motorcycles around and how this thing thins out so quickly. And, yeah. How do you like my swim trunks? Gail said she saw my underwear or something like that. I'm like, these are swim trunks. These are actually official swim trunks. I don't know what that comment was, but a lot of comments, and you kind of get lost. I mean, the comments kind of populate. They go all over the place, so it's kind of kind of weird. You're trying to keep track of all the different things that are being said and kind of following the rhetoric on a channel. But here we are. So, yeah, the Triumph Rocket wins. As far as the more practical motorcycle, the more fun motorcycle, the Triumph Rocket is the way to go. Now, as far as just having a Harley-Davidson theme between your legs, yeah, I mean, this is a nice motorcycle. And, and believe it or not, it's relatively comfortable for what it is. So it is a really nice motorcycle, but at the end of the day, the Rocket would always be my more preferred motorcycle. And the thing is, how many Rockets do you see out there? I mean, where do you not see a Harley-Davidson motorcycle parked or going down the roads? I mean, if you want to be different, you don't buy the Harley-Davidson product because there's too many of the damn things. Harley-Davidson, once again, has flooded the market with so much damn product that the guy like me has motorcycles that he can't even give them away. You can't even give these things away. I mean, no lie. And that's why for Fast Johnny, I mean, come on. If you owed $40,000 on a motorcycle, would you continue to pay $11 a month for this motorcycle with 19% interest or whatever it is? Yeah, why did I do that? Yeah, why did I do that? So would you keep it? Nah, I'm sure most people are like, there's no way. What a waste of money. What a waste of time. The bike, someone would probably offer me 20 grand for that motorcycle. That's my guess. Because if I'm getting hit up for 2022 in a CVO, you think somebody's going to come to the table at 30 grand? Even if they came to the table at 30 grand, I got to come with 10 grand just to get rid of it. So it's like, forget it. That'll be a huge Harley-Davidson deficiency, all because of me being the dumbass to buy yet another motorcycle, and even be dumber to buy a motorcycle when they bring out the new one and they make them basically 10 grand cheaper. Yeah, I know, everybody. Trust me, as you get older in life, you really start to say to yourself, man, as you get older in life, you go through all the hits. Eventually, you just start thinking, I'm just stupid. I mean, I'm just stupid, man. I don't disagree. So I'm like, you're just dumb, man. You're a dumbass. For what you did to yourself, I'll be like, you're right. You're right, I am a dumbass. I don't disagree. And there's Rebel and there's Rebel and Scout playing with each other. But what is always it's always befuddled me. Some of the richest people in the world are not very smart. They're dumbasses. It's unbelievable how people make money. It is unbelievable how people make money. That's what I was talking about the other day. For all the effort I put in this channel, I think, oh my God, somebody else at the same time has gone a different path in their life, and they now have millions and millions of dollars because they went a whole different way and focused on something else besides a guy named Iceman chasing a dream to be a social media star that the odds are, yeah, right, sure. It's like the kid in high school is saying he's going to be a Tom Brady quarterback, and he chases it all through high school and college, then in the minors. He never ever makes it. He never will. And there's so many dynamics to play out to give you the door to the huge success. The odds are so far against you that it'll never, ever, ever happen. So, I just think myself of the likes of Elon Musk. I mean, it blows me away. Are you reading what's going on right now with Donald Trump and his new big, beautiful bill? Are you actually reading what the bill has in it? It totally decimates Elon Musk. Elon Musk is in so many ways to Al Gore of the Green Agenda. I mean, Elon Musk, I give the guy credit for being the magician to take money out of people's pockets and to convince the government to give him all the entitlements of all the monies for the dream of the Green Agenda of everything's going to be so much better if you get rid of these ICE vehicles. It's beyond believable, everybody. It's beyond believable that Elon Musk dumped $250 million plus, got on stage, jumped up and down, hip, hip, hooray, and got in bed with Donald Trump, not even knowing who the guy is. But I thought he did know who the guy was. I mean, are you actually reading what's going on with the big, beautiful bill? It's literally undermining all of what Elon Musk has wrote off of for his Tesla company and his solar company and his battery company to write off of the government entitlement that he yet went after through the Doge. You can't make these stories up, everybody. You can't make them up. And a guy named Elon Musk, he's a dumbass. He's a total dumbass. Did the guy ever sit down with Donald Trump? This is sounds like a psycho ward, doesn't it? This sounds like a mental hospital upstairs. Yeah. Does it sound like a mental hospital? It really does. Yeah, I mean, for one thing for sure, Rebel is a unique dog. Rebel is a unique dog. Yeah, so for Elon Musk, did he ever sit down with Donald Trump? So see, when I put him upstairs, what do I create? Craziness. The dog's crazy. That Rebel dog, borderline, is a crazy dog. He has that look in his eyes. Nobody picked him. I think when you looked at it as a little puppy, he had this really dorky look to himself. And I'm sure a lot of people thought this dog isn't going to be the smartest of the bunch. I truly believe that's why he was the last dog that didn't get picked. And hey, like master, dog like master, right? There you go, right, everybody? So I think to myself, did Elon Musk ever sit down with Donald Trump and say, okay, what's the plan? I'm giving you $250 million, and I'm going to do the hip, hip, hooray, and I'm going to get the younger generation to really like you and get you elected. And so what's the plan, Don? Hey, Don, what's the plan? What's the plan, Orange Man? And did Elon Musk ever do that? I mean, come on. Once again, Elon Musk has been kicked to the curb. Donald Trump has basically sat on Elon Musk's head and ripped a huge fart like you can't believe. And laughed his ass off as he walked away. Yes, it's beyond believable. Elon Musk, the guy creates Doge to supposedly cut the government's waste, but yet the guy helped get elected is just continue to fund the waste. Oh my gosh. So the reason I'm saying this is, to me, Elon Musk, he ain't the smartest of the bunch. He's pretty stupid. But that guy's one of the richest men in the world. But if you ask me, he's a dumbass. You're a dumbass, Elon Musk. Did you ever sit down with Donald Trump and say, if I give all this money to help get you elected, what's the plan, Stan? Well, hey, Don, this is my plan if I help you get elected. Did that conversation happen? Did Elon sit down and say, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to accomplish, and I need your help, and I'm going to push the narrative for you, but this is the plan. And yet, we've all witnessed that Elon Musk is now crying bloody murder that this whole new clean energy bill has been destroyed, that all the tax incentives for electric vehicles are going to be taken away by September and the end of this year. All the tax incentives, they're going to start now taxing renewable energies. And they're going to take away the tax credits for renewable energies. And they're going to take away the government subsidies for the renewables. I mean, look at Elon Musk. I have talked about this for years. I've talked about it for the last 10 years. How Elon Musk gets paid the carbon footprint tax from all the big manufacturers. You know how many billions of dollars Elon Musk has collected from you and I and the whole ICE community of the world, that the government wrote these stupid-ass laws that if your average fleet and you're making cars and trucks and SUVs doesn't meet the EPA guidelines, then you got to go buy tax credits from Elon Musk. Yeah, so Elon Musk was given the gift, the golden key. Isn't it ironic that Donald Trump gave Elon Musk the golden key to the city? For what? Yeah. Is that thing actually even gold? Yeah, I think it's probably brown if you get that meeting. Yeah, right. So you think it through for Elon Musk. He has ridden off of the whole what if. It's incredible how many people start businesses and get rich on telling people what it's going to be one day, but it never, ever, ever, ever plays out. It'd be like me telling everybody on my channel 5 years ago, each one of you give me $100 each, and I'm going to reward every one of you for giving me $100 each. And that $100 bill is going to be worth $1,000. And I sold myself to so many people on how I'm going to be so dynamic. And so I'm going to make things so much cooler than other YouTube creators and blah, 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 blah. And then at the end of the day, nothing. And for your $100 minuscule amount of money invested, are you really going to go hire the lawyers? I mean, are you really going to chase the Iceman without getting a class action lawsuit? That'd be the only way you would maybe get any traction in that scenario. So wow, everybody. Just once again, how does Elon Musk have all the money? How does the guy have all the money? And he's ridden off of the government's monies. But yet the guy attacked the government for spending money so foolishly. But yet he's one of the biggest recipients of the waste of what you and I, as the ICE owners, have contributed to Elon Musk's wealth by buying ICE vehicles. It's incredible. It's just truly incredible what you and I have witnessed since Joe Biden came into office. He signed the inflation excuse me. Good old coffee, guys, this morning. The inflation, drinking coffee, definitely gets my esophagus tickled and makes me cough like that. The Inflation Reduction Act. I mean, is that the biggest malarkey in the world? I mean, come on, man. Can you take it anymore? How these political figures in this country just do whatever the hell they want to do, and they just tell you to suck it up, Buttercup. I was in the bank the other day. This young lady had this shirt on, and it said, "Suck it up, Buttercup." I was like, wow, I've never seen that shirt before. So that's my brother's favorite saying. But you think it through. So Joe Biden pushed a bill through called the Inflation Reduction Act. Come on, everybody. Is this beyond a punch in your face? And I know some today would be like, oh, here we're back to politics. Well, I'm sorry, man. To see what's playing out with Elon Musk, you have to understand. Elon Musk is a guy that's driven the narrative to get rid of the Ice Age. So if you're an ICE person like I am, I have spent so many videos and hours and days of the content of how the wackos are trying to get rid of the Ice Age. And that's been a main theme to my channel from day one, has been on how the whack jobs, the green agenda whack jobs, want to take away our love of the internal combustion engine. That's why I named the channel Ice Age. I mean, has anybody figured this out yet on my channel? I named my channel Ice Age because I was focused on how the internal combustion engine age was going to be taken away from us. That was the reason I started my channel, was to start to share with people we can't let it happen. Meanwhile, making car videos and motorcycle videos, but you've heard me a gazillion times for the last 5 years talk about the whack jobs wanting to take away the Ice Age and create the EV age. And so for us to hear Joe Biden name a bill, the Inflation Reduction Act, is anybody on my channel paying less? Don't tell me gasoline. Man, that's the most lamest freaking answer you could ever make. Are you in kindergarten? I mean, sincerely, that's your answer? What in the Inflation Reduction Act from Joe Biden, what is cheaper? What's cheaper? Come on. I would love to hear a response from somebody on my channel. Since 2022, November 2022, when Joe Biden signed the Inflation Reduction Act bill, What are you paying for that is cheaper today than it was 3 years ago? It's not even 3 years because it's not till November 2025 when Joe Biden signed that bill and it went into effect in 2023 and blah, 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 blah. So tell me, what is an Inflation Reduction Act, everybody? How do the people get away with this stuff, man? How do I become smarter to con people out of all their damn money? I'm just lying to them and smiling at them as I become richer than rich. And if you look at the likes of Elon Musk, that guy is right there. That guy's right there on his. I have never been a Elon Musk fan. I never have. I've never been a big Donald Trump fan. I never have. I know so many people, oh, he's a Trumper. Oh, he loves Elon. Oh, like, Elon Musk, are you kidding me? Yeah, are you kidding me? I mean, I give the guy credit for bringing technology and stuff. So, I mean, I'm not going to say the guy hasn't tried to make better, but the guy has lived off of the pipe dream of the green agenda wackos that think that his Tesla vehicle is going to save the world. And by eliminating ice, the world's going to be a perfect place, everybody. Wow. So apparently, Jim Farley, the whack job president of Ford, how the hell does that guy have a job? I could do a better job than that dumbass can. That guy, how the hell do these CEOs have jobs that run companies in the ground and do the stupidest ass things? Number one, getting a guy like me to be so stupid to buy an electric vehicle, it's worth half. Yeah, right. So for Jim Farley, so now China's withholding the key ingredients for magnets, the specialized magnets they need for cars. So Jim Farley claims they've idled like 3 or 4 plants for now weeks. They don't have the materials to finish cars and trucks, or trucks. It's not cars anymore, everybody. Trucks and SUVs. Just the Mustang's the only car. So wow. We really haven't heard much about that. Now the next thing they're saying is the mad rush to go buy a car as fast as possible, because if you don't, the next one's going to be so expensive, you better tell the wife, the cousin, the father, the whole family that if you don't get in your car today and get down to the dealership as fast as possible and get that last remaining pre-tariff car bought, you're in deep crap. You're going to be paying through the ass like never ever seen. Well, supposedly that whole craziness is kind of slowed down. Or has it? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not in the car business. I'm not, once again, everybody, I mean, I don't think in this area, I don't think the country's going to come to a complete standstill of selling cars and motorcycles and boats and SUVs and everything else. It may have an adjustment, but whatever. But who cares? We've had that conversation 1,000 times. So we all know that. So now, what's the next ride? Chris was so funny last night. We were talking about the ride. Oh, the U.S. soccer game versus Costa Rica. That was a hell of a game. It went down to goalie kicks. What a great series. I played soccer in California, in Jersey. I was telling my daughter. So I played soccer back in California. Then I played soccer in New Jersey. Then when I got into high school, I was banned. I was banned from the soccer team. And you may think I'm making that up. Oh no, this is no lie. I'll never forget, my good friend Tim and Bill and other people would play basketball in the afternoon. So after school, this is my ninth grade, my first year in high school, we had the right to use the basketball gym for like 45 minutes. I think it was 45 minutes after the school ended. So we were all in there, and we did this on a regular basis. We're all in there. This is like the September, October of, that would have been like 1980. Is that right, 1980? Or 1979. And so we would play basketball. And so one day, the soccer coach came in wanting to use the gym. And he told all of us to get out of the gym. And I said, no. And he's like, get out of the gym. I'm like, no, we're allowed to stay here and for 45 minutes till whatever the time frame would have been on the clock. And so he came over and ripped the basketball out of my hand. I was like, you can't do that. I'm like, we're allowed to play basketball. So we got into a major argument, and he kicked us out of the gym. Well, that coach from that day on did not like me. Yeah, that coach, he did not like me, and he looked at me as being a troublemaker. To the point that when I wanted to try out for soccer, he wouldn't let me try out. My dad even went to meet him personally, and this is just how it used to be, everybody, back in the day. And my dad was blown away. And he's like, what did you say to that guy? I said, Dad, that guy was mean to me and my friends, where we had the right to the gym for X amount of time. He didn't want to wait for us to finish, and he took it upon himself just to bulldoze out of the gym when he had no right to do that. And I argued with him about that, and so he doesn't like me. So my dad said, yeah, after talking to the coach, he literally took me to the afternoon soccer practice to try to get me in to be on the team, or to be trying out for the team. And my dad walked over, and I stood over on the sidelines, and he talked to the coach for a little bit, and he came back and said, we got to go. I'm like, what did he say? He said, you can't play. He won't coach you. He doesn't like you. He doesn't think you're a good person. Yeah, I was like, wow. The whole point of that is, I was talking to Chris last night about, we were texting back and forth, watching a soccer game, great game. But I was like, what are you going to ride next? I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to ride next? And so I said, maybe we'll ride the crotch rockets. And he's like, there's no way. Now, Chris is 6 years younger than me. And he's like, there's no way. My body won't be able, he's like, I won't be able to do it. I'll be cramped up. There's no way. I'm like, all right, well, I don't know. And so now, old school Jerry's like, you ought to ride the Gold Wing. And I thought I misunderstood Jerry last night on a comment. He said, you and Chris ought to ride the Gold Wings and compare them. And I'm like, but Chris's Gold Wing is no different from the Gold Wing he had, and it's no different from the Gold Wing I have. Only thing that Chris did is he traded out his 2022 or 2023 Honda Gold Wing for the 2025 50th anniversary. It has Apple Play, but other than that, there's nothing different. It's just a different color motorcycle. So I was thinking to Jerry, it's like, there's not going to be any difference at the motorcycles. Now, if you said he had a 2017 pre-new generation Gold Wing, like, oh, I get that conversation. But no, Jerry's like, no. What I mean is the difference of the rides of the Gold Wing to, say, like the Rocket. Well, I don't really think we can even compare them. I just don't think that's really. I would have to say, I would more go with, okay, the Harleys. So I think maybe he's meaning that. So take the CVO Harley compared to the Honda Gold Wing. Oh, it's not even. There's not even compare. Nothing to compare. I mean, the Harley Davidson's badass. V-twin between your legs, but I mean the Honda Gold Wing. I mean it's just that's it. If you're gonna go across the country, I'm going on the Honda Gold Wing. Got to put a different seat on it. I mean, just an incredible bike. But here's the thing: I'm running out of time. We're at 30-minute mark. I really don't want to spend much more time than that. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I need to get the Honda Afro Twin. I really want to ride the Afro Twin, but the only problem is after about an hour of riding that seat, it's just whatever it is about these seats on these Hondas, they just really get into your ass. I mean, you really become uncomfortable, even on the trike. So yeah, so what do you ride? Yeah, I mean, definitely need to take the Gold Wing out, get it inspected. Definitely need to ride the Fireblade just to start it up and ride it around just to get it going. My CB, the CBR. Yeah, so I've got a whole collection of bikes that I do need just to get out and ride, which I will. I'm back into the riding, and for the moment, that's the ball game. As you'll just see more content on the channel about me riding motorcycles, which that's been a lot of my channel. So that's it. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and just stay tuned for more Ice HCV content. A lot of video content, everybody, a lot. I mean, I put a lot of effort and work into bringing you guys a lot of video, and is it death-defying? In some ways, it is. On how I do all this video content for you guys. And so I certainly hope you watch it and share it and enjoy the feeling that you're right there on the motorcycle with me, because I think it does. I think if you just sit back you borderline feel like. All that wind noise, well, that's what you get in your helmet, everybody. Just so you know, he goes, well, I get tired of the wind noise. Well, guess what? When you're on a motorcycle riding down the road, you have that wind noise coming through your helmet, everybody. Yeah, so you can complain about the wind noise, but it's like, but that's what's really going on, everybody. You get noise from going at speeds through air. Hello. God bless.